Because this right here, Precious, is what we're going to talk about. I'm going to run it back. Some of y'all is coming in late, so I'm going to run it back. So what we doing right here is Precious had court today, 11/16. Precious took to the live and lied and said that she did not have court today. So I want you to listen to what they recommended for Precious to do. Sister, you better get off of here and get your life back together because the court has ordered for you to do so. Can I get a mace from every single person in here, please and thank you? Can I get a mace? Please and thank you. Just mace me. Mace me. Mace me. And we're going to continue. Let me run it back.
All right, we'll do this. So what I was told is that there's an agreement. Mr. Ma, that's your understanding from what you said?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Mosher, is that your understanding? And Ms. Hill, is that your understanding? Is there an agreement? Okay, can someone tell me what the agreement is?
CPS will be appointed or remain TMC of the child and the services that mother would have to do in this case. Can you just refresh us real quick? Investigations, Ms. Palmer or Brianna, maybe if that's better.
Yeah, so we wanted services for drug and alcohol assessment, individual counseling, psychological evaluation, psychiatric evaluation, parenting class.
I don't think y'all getting it. I don't even want to go on because I don't think y'all getting it. Precious, they said you need drug counseling and psychiatric evaluation. This is what they saying for you. And you on this application talking about folks. How? How, Sway? I thought you said that justice will be served and you will overcome this because you didn't do none of the things that they said you did. Share the live, please, and thank you. I need y'all to share the live. Continue to share. No, it's not about me being surprised, Miss Meek. You're not getting it. Miss Meek, you don't understand. It's not about me being surprised. I know she's a lunatic. It's about her lying. That's what it's about. It's about the fact that she went to jail for harming her child. That's what it's about. But there's more. Until y'all share the live, I'm not going to push play. I'm not going to push play. Because I feel like, y'all playing in my face. I ain't going to push play. I feel like you're playing in my face. I seen other people come in here. Hey, Keys to the Street. Y'all are welcome to, anybody's welcome in here. Nobody's blocked. Come on in. Share the live. Because the whole app needs to hear this, Precious. I couldn't believe my ears when I heard this. But there's more. There is so much more. When I tell you, when they get to talking about this baby and this baby's well-being, it is incredible. What up, Lady Smokey? You lying. They said, Brianna, why you lying? Brianna is that lady you don't. Can y'all kick Ranger, please? Do y'all not see the name Brianna on the screen as the lady with the thing around her neck? Kick that person. And in the comments, if y'all see Brianna sitting right up there, I knew it was going to be some dummies. I knew it. Just ignorant. You can't deflect. Was that you, Precious? That was probably her. Let's continue.
Lessons and random drug testing, and to follow our recommendations from providers.
Okay, and Ms. Hill, is your client in agreement with all of those? Ms. Hill, is your client in agreement with those services? She froze.
Mia froze. Let me see if she responds.
Thank you. Precious, the judge asked your court-appointed lawyer, was you in agreement with the drug counseling and the psychiatric evaluation? No, Ohana. I'm gonna go back because it's the breakdown, Ohana. Precious has a court appointed attorney. I So he must be messaging her. That's why she didn't have to actually show her face, because Palace has her own attorney. All right? I want y'all to get into that. So he said, let me see if she responds. I need for y'all to put y'all headphones in. If y'all can't hear, put your headphones in. I'm going to back it up. Pay attention.
Individual counseling, psychological evaluation, psychiatric evaluation, parenting classes, and random drug testing, and to follow our recommendations from providers.
You said that Ashley wasn't a good parent because she let Bud and them smoke weed and the Shires was having sex, you said, at a young age. That's what you said. But the court is recommending that you do parenting classes. So that tells me that you are a horrible parent. But what they gonna say next, after they get done with all this, it even makes you a worse parent. Like I said, I give props where props are due. Keith did his big one when he read that off to you, because he gave me a leadway. See, I already knew about your thing because I looked up each one of the things that it meant, the ex parte that you have. They even had to get an emergency ex parte because they didn't want you nowhere near Palace. What up, you could never? So you have to agree to these services if you want your daughter back, if you want reunification. Now, let me see how smart y'all are. This is the breakdown, but this is also class. Who knows what reunification means? Who knows? Who knows? If you know, please tell me. Okay. Okay. I seen one person say it. Okay. Okay. But Palace got a different agenda, ladies and gentlemen. Palace has a different agenda. It's sad, Precious. It's sad that you and Palace can't even reunify because you are a sick broad. Lady B, I seen you came in the building. How you doing, Lady B? Welcome to the breakdown. You like my glasses, Lady B? I seen you been wearing some colored glasses. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? I see you slide up in here, Latoya. Latoya, why is you in my room? Why is Latoya here? Everybody say, hey, Latoya. The real breakdown. Welcome to the real breakdown. I know that you try to imitate me, but it ain't going to work. But it ain't no shade. So we're going to continue. And I want you to put your headphones in because he's going to ask, let me see if she responds.
And Ms. Hill, is your client in agreement with all of those? Ms. Hill, is your client in agreement with those services? She froze.
Mia froze. Let me see if she responds.
Dana. She got her head. Dana, can you hear me? You can hear me? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you can hear me. Because somebody just asked me where my daughter was. First of all, let's get something totally clear. My daughter is grown. And I've already explained that story 50 million times. But she's here for Thanksgiving. If you were in my live the other day, you would have heard me say, oh, my daughter surprised me. She's here for Thanksgiving. So we're going to continue. I understand you're upset. I get it. But today is the gaggeth of all times because I'm sick of you, Precious. Now, you heard the man say, let me see if she responds. If you in the window, come on in. We having mimosas and chitlins and greens and everything. We got everything in here. Weed. We just don't like meth, okay? Because we don't want to get, too crazy. But whatever y'all want, we got it in here. Just clean up when you're done. Now let's continue.
Ms. Mosier, do you think that those are in the best interests of the child?
I do, Your Honor. At this time, Alice does.
Let me stop you for a second. Sorry. Ms. Hill, is your client in agreement with the services that CPS announced? Thank you. Okay.
Now I want you to really, what up, sexy? What's up, everybody? I'm not trying to not speak. I'm literally trying to get my shit off. I want you to listen how the judge had to communicate again with the court-appointed attorney, whatever relevant, to get you to respond, Precious. And why he had to do that is why. Because you was on live with John Wayne. You was lying side by side with John Wayne. So your lawyer had to keep texting you to get you to respond for the care of your daughter. And you got your nerve to talk about somebody. Is you crazy? And the comments, if you seen Precious lying side by side with John Wayne. And the comments. And the comments. And she was on there talking about what? Did she or did she not say she did not have court today? That she gagged everybody. And the comments, if that's what she said. You heard that man say, let me stop you for a second. Does your client agree or not? He got to keep telling your court-appointed lawyer to get a hold of you because you on live. Girl, I'm shook. This is just the first half. Imagine what you're going to hear. Can I please get some beans? Please and thank you. I am begging today. Sure am. Sure am. Everybody else do it. Why not me? This right here, you shouldn't have nothing else to say, Precious, after this. Just keep going to court, girl. You got a motion hearing. I think it's January. Go to your motion hearing. Try to reunify with your daughter. Your daughter's 13. I told you I was there. When me and my daughter was getting into it and fighting and stuff, go to your stuff, yo. Don't talk about everybody else and you got all this in the mix. Stop covering it up like it ain't there. Let's continue.
Mosier, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say that at this time, Alice is just adamant that she does not want visitation with her mother. She even expressed to me that
you ain't even understanding it. Oh no, there's more. You ain't understanding it. Y'all have no clue. None. She is adamant that she does not want any visitation with her mother. Your daughter is terrified to even be in your presence. I'm going to go back.
Your Honor, at this time, Alice does.
Let me stop you for a second. Sorry. Ms. Hill, is your client in agreement with the services that CPS announced? Thank you. Okay, Ms. Mosier, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say that at this time, Alice is just adamant that she does not want visitation with her mother. She even expressed to me that I told my CASA that, I told my worker that. Between the three of y'all, I want you to tell the judge that. When each time I've talked with her, that I've said, is there anything you specifically want me to tell the court? Yes, I don't want to see my mom right now. I think it's important that mom start her individual counseling before we.
What did I say the other day? I said, Precious, you need some counseling. Because what you went through with your mama leaving you in front of that gas station has affected you. Even though you say that wasn't true, it is true. You are messed up behind your mama, and that's the reason why it is a cycle, and you have handed it down to your daughter. What up, Pretty Nails? What up, everybody? If y'all just coming in, please share the live. That woman said it is important for you to start your individual counseling first because your daughter is adamant about not having any visitation with you. She does not want to be around you at all. And you are on Big O, popping your stuff about everybody on this app. But you need to self-evaluate yourself. You can't come for nobody. Now, we ain't even all the way in. What up, King? We're not even all the way in because they're going to go into detail about what Palace needs and how she loved going to our dance school. Like they going to really talk about it, Precious. And before you even think about it, this was public, boo. See, everybody was impatient and everybody left the Zoom. The ones that was waiting for the Zoom, they left. But me and my booskies, we stayed watching it, but the way we stayed watching it is we went to YouTube, boo. It was public on YouTube. Wasn't no crew messy stuff, just me and my booskies. My hitter. So we're going to continue. And I want you to put your headphones in. And I want you to listen at the stuff that they are going to say and how Precious Renee Dawson is a liar and has been a liar from the beginning when she got arrested on October the 21st. Yeah, you bonded out because your bond was only $10,000. You also lied about your bonding. Oh, matter of fact, since we talking, why don't you tell them your real address instead of letting them use those two addresses you got evicted from? Why you don't give them the address to where you really stay? Because that's the same address that's on your bonding information. I told you you live with Hugh. That's why when you walk around the thing, you looking and stuff because Hugh is on the side. When you start whispering when you in the house, Hugh is home. But when Hugh leaves, that's when you get up, you put on your wigs and stuff, and you sleep with all them men while Hugh ain't there. Those cars, Hugh's. I had asked you to stop summoning me. I said, stop saying my name, Precious. I ain't studying you. Leave me alone, Precious. I ain't studying you. I had already dared you when I let everybody know that Hugh was your benefactor. He's the man that provides that 2012 Jaguar that you brag so much about that's in his name. Remember I talked to Hugh? I talked to Hugh like last week. I said, Hugh, if she don't stop, I'm going to serve them papers. Hugh was like, well, go ahead and serve them. Oh, by the way, do I need to verify that too or no? Because I can. Oh, and I found out something. So I'm not intimidated by gagging you more by letting you know that I talk to Hugh. No, sweet mother, you cannot. Not today. Hugh said, go ahead and serve them papers at Rosser Square, where you reside. You remember when you called them girls out and told them to come to Rosser Square when you thought that you was going to fight them? But then you went around the corner to somebody else's house and played like that was your house, but it was actually Hugh's address that you yelled out, and then that's what you went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because you realized that you yelled out that address. That one. The same one that's on your bonding information. All you got to do is go to Dallas County record search and you will see it. Let's continue.
Contemplate a visit with Palace just because right now Palace is still, I'm just going to say, I think she's still incredibly angry with Mom. And I don't see a visit being productive at this point. Productive in terms of their relationship and productive in terms of Palace stability and well-being right now. And obviously if Casa,
I wanted y'all to hear that part. She don't even suggest that Palace even visit you because Palace is still angry with you. Not only is Palace angry with you, they don't think it would be a good thing because of y'all's relationship right now. It ain't safe. I'm going to run it back because I want you to really hear the words that's coming out of her mouth because I don't think y'all understanding it. This is a child we talking about that does not want to go back with her mother and is afraid to even visit her mother. Demi, you're going to have to wait, boo.
Right now, Palace is still, I'm just going to say, I think she's still incredibly angry with Mom. And I don't see a visit being productive at this point. Productive in terms of
the woman says she don't think that it would be productive in terms of your relationship. She used the word productive, meaning it's just not going to be right now because things ain't right because Palace has suffered so much through the hands of you that it's just not going to work. Until you get your drug counseling and your individual you got to have a psychiatric evaluation, yo. I don't think y'all understand. She got to go to somebody's psych and she got to get an evaluation because they think something ain't right in your head. What up, Big Gigi? They think you crazy. You might have papers like Jackie. If they determine that something is wrong with you, you definitely gonna have paperwork, precious. Please share the live, y'all, and please continue to click the lottery or please continue to send the bean on your own. Please and thank you. Today, precious, you have been gagged. You thought you were going to gag everybody else by coming back from court and nobody was going to hear about what really went on. But what's really sad is that your court appointed attorney had to message you and couldn't even get in contact with you because you were lined with John Wayne. And how do I know? Because we were watching on YouTube as you were lined with John Wayne and court was going on YouTube and you were lined with John Wayne. So when he was saying, hey, hold on, let me stop, the judge said, does your client agree? He was trying to message you to get you to answer and you were too busy on live on Big O. Let's continue.
relationship and productive in terms of Palace stability and well-being right now. And obviously if Casa or the department disagrees with me, I'd love to hear that, but just
who knows what Casa is? Who knows what CASA is? If you know what CASA is, I need you to type it in the comments. Not me, Casa, yo, Casa. Y'all so dang silly. No. Oh, Lord, the class is high today. Mm. Y'all high today. Y'all high. Y'all already high, and it don't make no sense. Why me, Lord? Why? 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 Remember I told y'all that Palace also had her own advocate. Y'all remember? Thank you, Nonchalant. Look at Nonchalant's comment. That's exactly what it is, Nonchalant. Thank you for not being high, Nonchalant, and getting with the class. The National CASA, CASA, or GAL, Association for Children, supports and promotes court-appointed volunteer advocacy for children and youth. I didn't see you say that, BR. Thank you for not being high. Thank you, Demi. You have caught on, Demi, without me even giving you a recap, boo. Look at that. Thank you for not being high. The rest of y'all high motherfuckers, get out. Talking about me, casa, at home. Hey, Kai, you put casa is Spanish for house. Kai, you were supposed to be already in the groove. Like, this is who. Okay, let's continue.
Based on my conversations with her, that's the direction that she's given me every time.
Okay.
But overall, she's doing well in her placement in the. It's a shelter setting. She gets along well with the staff. She's made a couple of friends there. She desperately misses her previous middle school, Barbara Bush. She felt like she did well there. She was in a dance troupe or program. She didn't tell me exactly what it's called, but it's a dance program through the school. And she misses that because her current school doesn't offer
It's part one. She's in a shelter. You heard the lady. Y'all heard that lady. Don't use that word that y'all uses. She's in a shelter. Make sure you use the word right. It's a shelter setting, is what the lady said. That's part one. We are getting ready to hear part two. When you hear part two, you're probably going to walk away from this live with tears in your eyes. I'm just letting you know right now. All right? I'm letting y'all know right now. Thank you, Messy Stuff. Hey, boss. What's up, everybody? If you're just coming in, if you have just came in this live, please share the live. All right? Please. And please bring awareness to people who get on here and act like they holier than thou. And are abusing their children. Yeah, you might want to smoke. What up, Teacup Orange? Y'all, I'm going to give y'all a minute before I give y'all part two. Charlie playing the two. Okay, that's good. Key or whatever your name is. That's good. But I was the first. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I was the first. Not that it means it matters, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying thank you for letting me know that Charlie's playing it. Let me ask a question. What station is Charlie playing it off of? Huh? No, can somebody check whose YouTube? Whose YouTube? Whose YouTube is Charlie playing it off of? Oh, Bush Jumper Receipts? Who owns that YouTube? So I'm trying to figure out, Key, why you came in here and told me that Charlie was playing it and he playing it from my YouTube. No, I can't hide the video. It doesn't even matter. He can play it. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. I didn't tell Charlie my YouTube. Somebody else must have told him. It doesn't matter, y'all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know that Charlie didn't catch it at first because Charlie was waiting inside of the waiting room with me. I have no smoke with Charlie. Listen, there's no smoke with Charlie. I like Charlie. Don't do that. That's cool. He can play it off my station. That's fine. Oh, thank you for the subscribers. Let's continue, bitch. Let's continue. Let's go to the second half. Let's go to the second half. What half is Charlie on? Is he on the first half or second half? Charlie can't only play it, tell him he got to break it down too. See, it ain't about just playing it. You got to break it down. So you know what you're talking about. You know the meanings and stuff. You can't just play it. You got to break it down. And the only person that can break it down is who? The breakdown queen. And that would be me. Let's continue.
With her, that's the direction that she's given me every time.
Okay.
But overall, she's doing well in her placement in the. It's a shelter setting. She gets along well with the staff. She's made a couple of friends there. She desperately misses her previous middle school, Barbara Bush. She felt like she did well there. She was in a dance troupe or program. She didn't tell me exactly what it's called, but it's a dance program through the school. And she misses that because her current school doesn't offer any kind of dance program. And so she misses that, what she considered almost an extracurricular activity that she was doing. She also gave me her aunt's name, Erica Gahagan. She has requested that she would stay with her. Erica lives in Oklahoma, not far from Tulsa. Palace was not able to give me her number, but she gave me the number of someone else that can give me Erica's number. And so I've left a voicemail for it's somebody at the shelter that has Palace's phone information. They don't allow the kids to have the phone, so it's the director. I've left her a couple of voicemails, and we've just been playing phone tag.
So Elaine Carolyn, actually, she was diligent. She provided me that information. So
oh, good.
Yeah, so I'll provide it to you. And Judge, if it helps, Carolyn is asking for an ICPC home study to be done on that relative in Oklahoma. Okay. And that would be the preference, I think, of CPS, because while I think CPS is figuring out the permanency plan, there is going to be a concurrent PMC to a relative and reunification based on how the relationship and dynamic goes between mother and child.
And Miss Hill, I saw you shaking your head. That's correct, that you want that out. Okay. So I'll order that home study be done on Erica Gagan. I may be mispronouncing it. Is that?
It's Gahagan, and the way that Palace told me it was spelled, and she said, I'm not 100% sure this is how it's spelled, but she thinks it's Gahagen.
Gahagan, okay.
Yeah, Carolyn actually sent me the text with the spelling too. So yeah, she's great.
All right, great. Thank you. What is?
If Charlie's video is sideways, can somebody tell me why Charlie's video is sideways? Can anybody tell me why his video is sideways? Now, I don't see
Stability and
his is that because it's on the TV, or why is it sideways? Huh? What? Why is Charlie video? Why y'all gotta turn y'all head to watch Charlie video? Is what I want to know. Y'all can see this up front and personal, right? Y'all can go over there, Charlie's, and watch it. I don't care, but you gonna be watching like this unless you turn your phone. Like what? So you telling me? Now I know dang well that Charlie did not get this tea first. I know he didn't. Because he was live. So one of y'all done went to my channel and you done screen recorded off my channel real quick and you done did it sideways. Girl, I wish I would watch the video sideways. Let's continue.
I'm going to just say ditto to what Miss Mosier said. I did visit with Palace last Wednesday at school, and the thing that she kept reiterating to me was that she did not want visitation with mom at this point. And she did express wanting to go live with her Aunt Erica in Oklahoma. And I know Miss Palmer and I have had this conversation too. And so what she's told Miss Mosher is exactly what she told me.
All right, thank you. So I'm gonna grant the department's request and approve the agreements of the.
Let me tell you how I know that that's my video. Because that same sound that's in the back of this video and the same markings. Matter of fact, while Charlie's playing the video, how long is the video? Can somebody go tap on Charlie's screen?
friends that's her previous middle school, Barbara Bush. She felt like she did well there. She was in a dance.
It's the same. I don't care about sharing tea with y'all, but keep it real. That is crazy. Let's continue.
That the department be named the temporary managing conservator, that mother complete the services that were listed that she agreed to, and that she start the individual counseling as soon as possible so that we can address the issues that are going on that have caused just say conflict between her and the child. So some of those things can start to get addressed. Is there anything else that anyone wants me to know in terms of what we can do to help this child?
The only other thing that she mentioned is she needs some clothes. She just doesn't have enough clothes right now. She said she needs some jeans, she needs some skirts, and she needs some sweaters or some tops because she's on a rotation of sameness right now.
Okay. So
and I know that's a discussion with the department more than the court.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. She said Palace needs some clothes, Precious. But this is what I want to know. Tommy K, the big broadcaster. What station is you playing it from? Tommy K, the big broadcaster. Tommy K is playing it live too. Can somebody tell me what YouTube? Oh, she watching Charlie. Oh, so, okay. So sideways to nowhere. Okay, let's continue. Listen, I do not know specifically where she's at. So I don't know if y'all can send her something. Probably what you would have to do is probably reach out to her caseworker. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what you would have to do to see if they would accept the clothing for Palace. I myself want to send Palace something because it is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I told y'all that once y'all got done, y'all would probably have tears in your eyes. All you crybabies, go on now to and get your Depends on so you don't pee in your bloomers. Can somebody, Shaytho, I don't know, we ain't peeing in bloomers today. Can we send gift cards away? Adela, I have no idea. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know if they would allow that. I have no idea. I have no idea. That's something we would have to see about. But I just think it's a shame that she don't have no clothes. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit.
Grant the department's requests and approve the agreements of the parties, that the department be named the temporary managing conservator, that mother complete the services that were listed that she agreed to, and that she start the individual counseling as soon as possible so that we can address the issues that are going on that have caused just say conflict between her and the child. So some of those things can start to get addressed. Is there anything else that anyone wants me to know in terms of what we can do to help this child?
The only other thing that she mentioned is she needs some clothes. She just doesn't have enough clothes right now. She said she needs some jeans, she needs some skirts, and she needs some sweaters or some tops because she's on a rotation of sameness right now.
Okay. So,
and I know that's a discussion with the department.
So I want y'all to make it make sense. Her mother is on live right now with the caption, I heard a bitch was looking for me. Makeup and hair tutorial. And your daughter is rotating clothes.
Where you get this motherfucking pill from? This motherfuckers on my name. Heard they plotting on my name. Heard they banking on my name. I got leader in this bitch and he might spank it on the lane.
That's it. It's it. Thank y'all for subscribing. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube, it is the Bush Jumpers Receipts. I try to put stuff on there. I don't always record. But if you would like to go back and review that's where it will be. I just think honestly that she doesn't care. I don't think she has a clue in a care in the world at all.
More than the court.
Yes, I'm going to go see her tomorrow.
Miss Lorraine, are you trying to come up, boo? You in the queue, Miss Lorraine. Are you trying to come up? Hey, Desiree. Miss Lorraine, are you trying to come up? Thank y'all for subscribing. No, come on, Miss Lorraine. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, how y'all doing? I was
Hey,
just
Miss.
calling. Has said before on some other panels. I manage a group home and stuff, and for the clothing, Precious could have sent clothes along with her case manager after she was picked up or whatever. If she refused to and don't want to send or have nothing to send, CPS in Florida here at a group home I manage, they have monies to buy clothes and stuff. Also, they do a wish list here, and I'm quite sure they can facilitate that stuff too. I don't know if they would allow people from the outside to send stuff there. That's something that whoever wants to send, they would have to check into that. But they do have money for that.
Right.
So I don't know. And until Pressure gets herself together, baby, she got a long road ahead of her. This could take up to a year, over a year. And as long as she continue to come on this app, going crazy, showing her psychotic ways and stuff, and if she don't comply with what they got going, she could possibly lose her parenting rights from getting her baby back. In the state of Texas, they have the power and they can terminate her parenting. It'll be a ball game for her. I just hate it's a sad situation. I see this every day. I got five boys at the home that I manage and stuff, and I'm telling you, they've gone through things. They're still going through some things mentally. They've gone through stuff physically, and it's not easy and stuff. And that baby need all the love and care that she can get from whoever has to give her. But like I said, with the clothes and gifts and stuff, CPS here in Florida, they do take care of that. That's all I wanted to say.
Yes, and she's gonna hold on, Ms. Orange. She's gonna say that at the end, and that's why I was telling them I don't know if they would accept stuff from the outside because you know how they are, right? But so I
Yeah,
know people help out, but they are going to take care of her. It's just a shame
yeah,
that like that she didn't send stuff with her when they took her. You know what I mean? And it's like she hasn't even been in communication. I don't know, Pound. That's what Miss Lorraine is getting up here saying. If you heard Miss Lorraine, she works and you work in something similar, right, Miss Lorraine? Is that what you said?
no, I manage a group home, but it's for boys. It's with DCF, CPS. You know, people call it different things in different states, but it's for kids that's in protective custody from parents from whatever has happened at home. But it's a living facility. It's a 24-hour thing, just like that baby's in Chief's house somewhere right now. And like I said, until Precious get herself together, baby, she can forget about getting her baby back.
Right.
I see it every
Absolutely.
day. I see it happen every day. She must comply. She got to get off this app with this crazy stuff she's saying and doing. And so she does that, she can forget it. And for her not to
Right.
even appear on the Zoom, that was wild and stuff there. I don't understand that. You know, you fight for your kids, but you don't even want to come up. Shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Miss Lorraine. Absolutely.
Oh, okay, I'm getting back in the comments.
Thank you, Miss Lorraine. So y'all heard Miss Lorraine. If you are wanting to help her out, you would probably have to contact her caseworker or whoever to see if they would accept that. Because I don't know. All right, I don't know. It's the lies. I'm sick of the lies. You're in the queue. Are you trying to come up, or is that an accident? Is that an accident? Are you trying to come up, boo? You're not trying to come up, because we're gonna continue. Okay.
So I can take care of a few things.
Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. All right, let's get a date to come back. Um, Mr. Ma, what week are we looking at that you'll need to come back?
Let's see. Maybe the 9th or the
Judge, December 14, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I'm adding it to the docket right now.
So they're just going to conclude. The next setting, as you heard him, is December 14th. That's the next court. Okay. Do I need to repeat this for anybody? But I do have a question. And be honest. If you went over there to watch it at Charlie's, how long of a video did Charlie have? Did he have 2 videos or did he have one whole video? Be honest if you went over there, because I'm just trying to see something. Does anybody know? He had one whole video. How long was it? Did you hear everything from beginning to the end? Because you had to be there. I don't know if he showed the YouTube he got it from. What was the YouTube he got it from, Foot Goddess? He was in the wrong room. What are you talking about? He was in the wrong room.